So the Daniel fast has many opportunities for us to fast and pray. For those who have not been able to fast and pray, never tried it, we are going to be starting January 4th. That's the first Sunday in January, okay? When we do that, you'll have the opportunity to have a 3-day fast, a 10-day fast, a 21-day fast, or a 40-day fast. You can see the dates all start January 4th. However, if you are not ready and you want to start another date, if you're doing anything that is less than 40 days, you can start anywhere in that time period, okay? So although we'll be starting corporately on January 4th, and you decide that, you know what, I think I'm going to do it, and you want to do it on January 18th, you can still do a 3-day fast, a 10-day fast, or a 21-day fast, okay? This is essentially 6 weeks of fasting. Next slide. All right. So in the past year, many of us have prayed about different things. We prayed about, Lord, I need. Lord, I want. Me, I. But have we focused enough on Jesus? Next slide. We've been distracted by the things of this world, the politics, the job, the joblessness, the family, health issues come about, immigration and ICE, just distractions, and then the church. Next slide. We have been told about affirmations. You're strong. You can do this. This is all within your hands. You're capable of achieving your dreams. Are we really capable? You are enough. I am enough. Those are the affirmations we hear from the world. Next slide. People put their soul, this is a quote from Sister White's writings. People put their soul and earnestness into everything they undertake in temporal things, getting the house, getting the car, getting the stuff, until their efforts are crowned with success. They get that car, they get that house, they get everything they want. But do they get everything? Next slide. Then we end up conflicted with, what this world says, I'm enough, and we don't ask God for the wills in our lives, and we get confused. We get anxious and depressed because we haven't achieved what we needed to achieve, what we thought we needed to achieve. We get worried and hopeless. Next slide. And so as a result, we say things that are not, or we ask for things that are not in His will, and we get into things that are not part of the pathway that God has for us. And so we're asking for things, asking why things didn't really quite work out. 2025, so as we reflect, maybe things didn't work out the way we wanted it to. And worst of all, if we do have success, we attribute it to us. We're thinking about me, want, I, and not enough about Jesus. Next slide. Those who have the footprints in the sand, they see those footprints in the sand, they think it was them trotting along, when really God was carrying us. Throughout 2025, not us, Jesus was carrying us. Next slide. So, we know that we are born in sin and shaped in iniquity, that our righteousness is filthy rags. So as cute as our kids are, as good as we think we are, it's still filthy rags. 2025, 2024, 1963, 1951, whatever date you choose, it's still not enough. Next slide. So how do you get more of thee and less of me. How do you do that? How do you get there as we look at the Daniel fast for 2025? How do we get there? Next slide. We have to recognize our sinfulness, first of all, and then we have to recognize our need of Jesus. And then we have to seek him like a deer pants after water. So desperate as we sought our cars and our houses, but desperate for the word of God. Next slide. So as we recognize that it's really God's grace that carried us and his mercy, now it's time to pay attention to the person, the one who got us through. More of thee, less of me. Next slide. So we have to, in our minds, understand that he must increase and I must decrease. Think about that for a moment. Think about 2025, all the I want, I need, and now it's time to refocus. Next slide. So, I encourage you to take this spiritual journey for January 4th through January 13th, if you decide to do 40 days, and start looking at less of me and more of thee. The Daniel Fast 2026 is focused on more of thee, Lord. So, next slide. There is possible to sign up. I want anybody who's interested. I may approach some people and ask you what your plans are for 2026, because we all need to be thinking about this as we go into the future. If the Lord allows us to live out the next day and the next day and the next day, it's going to be more important for us to be able to get through these difficult periods of time. If we don't have our spiritual health in order, we will have difficulty dealing with the things that are coming about. This is only the beginning, y'all. If you are not prayed up, if you are not focused on the Lord, the very elect can be deceived. So I'm challenging you to get signed up for the Daniel Fast 2026, to focus on less of me and more of thee. It's about to get really rough, y'all. If we aren't prayed up and we don't have our spiritual health in order, we will get swept away. Next slide. Okay, so Jesus means more to many different people. That word cloud has many different words in it and can mean many different things to many different people. How many of these apply to you? And you can look at this when you get home and stop the video and look at these. But just understand that there is more. It's not just your not eating meat or not eating cheese or not eating. It's more than this, okay? So understand Jesus needs to mean more to you than this. As I close, we're going to go to the next slide. Next slide. Yeah, as I go, I just want to let you reiterate that we are doing a series at the Bladensburg Library, free, on avoiding seasonal viruses. Why is that important? Because people are going into the hospital sick. Some of them are not coming out because they have predisposed to disease or comorbidities. So it's important for us to tell people how they can stay well, how they can be well and stay well through this season. What to do, what not to do, what to eat, what not to eat, and how to stay well during this period, okay? I thank you for your attention. Anybody who'd like to sign up for the Daniel Fast 2026, less of me, more of thee. Please see me, and I will see you soon. Okay, happy Sabbath, everyone.